If you're a Christian, here's a lie that you need to stop believing, whether consciously or subconsciously. This belief is largely responsible for why politics in particular, but also some theological discussions as well, have become so polarized that most people don't even want to touch them. The belief that I'm talking about is the belief, whether implicitly or explicitly, that really only dumb people get deceived, either by news, either by speakers, or by Satan. This is false, and any person who believes the Bible cannot believe this consistently. I don't have time to go into all the factors as to why people will be deceived, but if you believe this, then you're not going to be inclined to talk to people because, after all, they're too stupid. The only reason they don't believe is because they're stupid, or they just don't know something, or they're secretly evil and really want to believe something different. And it's not true. At least not always. Think about it this way. Satan deceived 1/3 of the angels, despite being in heaven. Adam, despite having no sin nature, also fell into temptation, and so did Eve. The fact of the matter is, the Israelites, who saw a lot of miracles, still didn't believe in many cases, or at least they couldn't find it within themselves to go forward and follow God with all of His commandments. And if that's not enough, how many times does Paul write to churches in the New Testament, particularly in the book of Galatians, about false teachers? Well, if they got it from Paul himself, were taught by him, and many whom saw miracles, you'd think anybody like that would be immune from deception. But they clearly weren't. If you believe this, then honestly, you've already been deceived. And spreading this belief or attitude around is already causing harm. Maybe not directly to you all the time, but it's causing harm to others. Because if you believe that talking to people is a waste of time because they either have bad motives or they're just stupid, well, clearly nobody wants to do things that are a waste of time. So, they're not going to be inclined to do that. That's why this belief needs to be destroyed. I'll talk about how to do this in more detail later, but for now, this belief needs to be eschewed. In fact, it needs to metaphorically be pushed into the ground and shot twice in the head because it's not true. And it's harmful. Subscribe for more quick answers like this.